Welcome back to the King of the Course series, where you guys, the viewers, send in your SCX24s or 24 scale vehicles, and I run them on our indoor course competition style, where the top 3 trucks in each class will take home some prize packs. Today we've got our very first Class 3 rig in the competition. This comes from Lane in Vernal, Utah. Take a look at this thing from Lane. This is a cool looking rig. It's got kind of a Mad Max looking approach here. Naked aluminum chassis, purpose built. I like what he's done with the traction mats on the roof. Got his build list here, so let's take a look at what we got. So it looks like this chassis, this aluminum chassis, this is from Endura. We've got stock axle housings, we've got a brass diff cover up front, brass beadlock wheels, 1-inch beadlock wheels. Lane isn't sure exactly where these came from. Those are wrapped in the Proline Trencher tires. In the front, still rocking the stock SCX24 steering linkage. It's been significantly tightened up though. That's attached to an Endura servo. We've got an interesting lower link setup here where it looks like the stock links have been chopped and then fused with a different set of links. In the rear, it looks like we've got a Gladiator setup in the rear. We've got plastic lower links here, and again we've got metal links up top. He's done some customization on the front drive shaft as well. I can see that's been trimmed to fit. We've got a stock Gladiator drive shaft in the rear. Shocks on this, we've got double barrel friction damp shocks, no springs on these. 53mm length on these shocks. We got long shocks in here. Look at that drop in the back. He has hooked up a limiting strap set up in the front. We've got some wire here to control that axle drop in the front. Aftermarket metal skid plate. We've made it to that. We've got a stock transmission. I do see the Endura Fat Viper in there, the brushless outrunner motor. That's powered by the FuriTech Lizard Pro. For the radio setup, he's running the FlySky GT5. Lots of folks using this radio. This is one of my favorite radios. Big bang for the buck with this setup. I think that's it for the parts. He's got a couple of shout outs here. Let's take a look. Shout out to Cape Crawlers. Thank you very much, Lane. FuriTech, Endura, RC 4-wheel drive, Little Guy Racing Parts, Proline Racing. He doesn't have any sponsors yet. He's definitely got some great creativity and ingenuity. So let's get this build out there and showcase it. Maybe we can land him some sponsors. All right, let's get into the performance test, starting with the 4-corner scales. Here we are with Lane's rig. We got 57% front, 43% rear, with the battery on there obviously. 50-50 left to right with a total weight of about 434 grams. Now into the setup table, let's hit up the RTI. This thing's got some long shocks. Let's see what we got for flex on it. I'd say 18 on the RTI. Now the side hill. It's 40, 45, 50, starting to lift. 51 on the side hill. Now this thing ought to have a pretty strong vertical given the wheelbase on it. We'll see how it does. It's 40. It's 50. 55. Oh, he slid off. 50. 55. Starting to lift. 60. 65. 68. We're balancing right at 68. 69 on this vertical. Very good. So I've had folks ask for some better run footage with the GoPro chest mount. It's difficult to see the trucks up close and really in action. So I'm going to do some bonus footage here. I've already done the comp runs. Now I'm going to just hit some hard lines so you guys can see these things in action up close and personal. Not going to worry so much about the gates. Just going to have some fun. But the vertical climb on this thing is just nuts. See those Proline tires, they stick, hold their line really well. This is where this truck just rocked the course, was on these verticals. It was a little tricky to get set up here on the escalator coming out of the hot tub. I'm trying to push along here. See that, trying to lift there, but then just hammer it and just cruise right up. You can see we're getting a little bit of lift in the rear. Let's see if I can get it to, yeah, right there. Unloads in the rear. Doesn't seem to damage performance, however. It's still able to stick the lines. get down there clean. And then with Hell's Gate, again with the vertical climbing ability, keep the momentum up and just cruise right up there. Great build here, super capable. Mighty impressed with the electronics on this thing, how smooth this thing runs. Very linear. Feels great. I don't know what version Lizard that is from Fury Tech, but this combo works really good. Again, going up this last gate, just anything vertical climb related, no problem with this thing. Third and final run for Lane's SCX24 Class 3. This thing is putting on a clinic on the indoor course. Let's see how good we can do on this final run. Off we go. We've crushed every line on the course. Now I'm just really kind of competing for time. Let's see if we can do 3 perfect runs. I'm so impressed with the vertical climbing. Those trencher tires hooking up so well on the indoor course. That Purple Viper, Fury Tech Electronics running that. This thing is dialed. Very smooth, easy to drive. Go and carry that rear. I usually get my front tire stuck. Yeah, there we go. If I can get over that pocket there, that's gotten me in trouble a couple times. Head through the hot tub into the escalator. I got to be careful not to get too cocky here. This is the one tricky spot. I got to kind of push the front end over. It's trying to roll on me. There we go. Yeah, keep the momentum up right through this gate. Absolutely. Remember a while back, I did one of my tire shootouts in the small size. The trenchers came out #1 when I tested them. These are a great tire. Reminded me just how good they are. Get some lift there on that decline. Still clean through the chute. We're gonna head into our third and final bonus gate. Gotta watch that rear tire. We're clean. Yep. Into Hell's Gate. And come out wide there. Perfect. Let's set us up for the decline. Drop down. There we go. Oh, almost lost it there. Held it. Head through Articulation Alley. Through the final gate. Great run. 2:35. Excellent, excellent run by Lane. I think that was the best one. Great job with this build. All right, guys. Excellent showing from Lane's Class 3 SCX24 build. He's done a great job with this setup. It's got kind of like a Mad Max looking cage buggy design, but boy, can this thing throw down on the indoor course. The long wheelbase of this and the way that the front end has been stretched with the Gladiator rear really set this thing up for success in terms of vertical climbing. It was able to smash all the lines on Mini Moab, and that first bonus gate got it so clean. The trencher tires, super impressed with how the trencher tires hooked up on this. So the whole combo just worked really well together. And the Fat Viper in there, the power plant and the way this thing delivers power, super, super easy to control, fun to drive. So just an all around really solid build here. Lane's truck has become the first one thus far to put up 3 perfect runs on the course, hitting all of the bonus gates each time, not having any rollovers, any touches at all. So 3 perfect runs, and also blitzing the course in a 2:35 time on that last run. I have a feeling with these Class 3 and these really capable rigs, we're going to be looking at time as the separator if we start to see more perfect scores like this. Big shout out to Lane for sending in this truck. Great job with this build, buddy. So guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this build by Lane and the competition thus far? As always, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you in the next video.